Well, g'day tubes, how's she hanging? Pretty good here. So we got some stuff here for some surgery, we're gonna say. We gotta make do a little project here for another project that's gonna be coming up soon. And you need just basically an on-off switch with a plug to turn the plug on and off, to turn the mechanism that I need to turn on and off, if you know what I mean. So we got a little bit of wiring and stuff to do here, and I don't have exactly 100% everything I need to get everything up to 100% code. But this is only going to be used for about a half an hour, and then I won't need it again. I'll take it all apart anyways. So anyways, like what I'm missing is the little guy that's supposed to go in here to hold the clamp down on that. I don't have any of them. This one, it's got its own built in, but it's kind of, this is meant for in a wall, this one, but I would have liked to have two of these, you know, one for the switch and then one for the plug, but I don't have, not bothering going to the store because I got this stuff here. It'll work for what I need, but at least we got the metal covers, you know, for these things, so that should be good. But basically this is a little switch mechanism we got to build here today for another thing coming up soon here that we're going to have to do. So anyways, we'll get started here and get some, I got a nice fresh piece of 2x4, I guess we'll call it, that we milled there from the mill last year. So it's got a little bit of a splittage in the end here, but I think that was the tree. I don't think that, well, maybe it did split on its own, but it's alright, I can just use this end here. Like I say, I'm only going to need it for like a half an hour now to be it. So this is spruce from one of the trees there. And yeah, so anyways, it looks like this one, this side here was, it's maybe not too bad. I was going to say I see waves in it. Boy, that stir stayed fairly true though, that way. You know, I don't know if you can see down there, but that's pretty darn straight. But anyways, okay, so what we're going to do is, I guess first we'll get the switch, I guess, into there, and then the plug, or vice versa, whatever, into there. We have to put this on the end of this guy, and then run it into the switch here, and then that'll switch this guy on and off. We'll go from there. Anyways, let's get her started. I got I got a extra screw here. Where'd he come from? Oh, from in there, I guess. Okay, I'll have to remember that. That's for this guy. Good, and yeah, this is it. Let's go. Okay, so I got my drill. I got some screws for these boxes. These, like I say, this isn't exactly the right box, but it will work. I need to switch this guy. I think it's this bigger one, if I remember right. Oh, wrong. That one. Oh man. I found out this handle on this pick hook here, some of them are, some of them aren't gas safe. That one wasn't. I'm just backing out the, probably don't need two of those. What the heck? This is the little grounding screw, and that might be interesting for, we tighten this down here because it's going to want to shove those out, I would say. So let's put the switch there and then the plug there. Okay, so these will secure down here. This is for a project that I should have done a while ago, but I just didn't get to it. Alright, that should be somewhat secured. Now we're going to need a little bit of room between here for this one, and they only really give you one. Well, these are supposed to be mounted on the wall. Let me think, kind of like this. So that would be like your wall stud. Ooh. And then you'd screw in through the side of these things, right through, you'd drive a nail through, whatever. That's the way they're supposed to be mounted. Like I said, that's the only ones I've got, so it's the only ones I've got. So this one might be not quite so secure, but I do have an extra one, because I took the extra little ground screw out of that one, because I only need the one. So I'll throw another screw through it, maybe. Alright, it looks like we lost our ground screw in there again. Oh, no, that didn't go all the way in. That went in all the way in. Okay, I gotta drill that thing in there. This one we actually probably don't need back in. And that's the little clamp. We do need this side though, so we'll leave that one alone. I'm gonna drive this just to go into the wood. Oh man, my battery's dying already. That's not a good thing. Okay, I can't see what I'm doing. Alright, that should be good. And one of these we gotta break open here. To hold the wire. Okay, 32 cents a scrap. Alright, so this will be our switch. First of all, we got to run this guy on the end so I can plug this into like my cord or whatever when we're doing this project coming up here. Alright, so we'll get that wired in first. Scrap. This is a really small one here, so we're going to need to get a real small one out of here. Should be that one. Oh man. It's even smaller than that. I don't know if I have one smaller than that. I might be able to get away. Holy smoke. Phillips on this, maybe. Yeah. Okay. So first things first, I'm gonna put this guy on. Don't forget about that guy. That's good. Now these are way longer than I need, but that's all right. Let's see if this thing will cut through this now. Leave that ground a little bit longer, or well, no, we probably don't actually need to on here. Whew, that's like 30 cents worth of wire I just flung across the room. Sorry for the background of the heat going there, but it's a little chilly out here today, so. Brake. Darn you, brake. See if our little multi-tool here will do all we need today. It might. Doesn't really have a wire stripper on it though, which kind of sucks, but all right. So these are actually just, I think you're just supposed to stab these in underneath here, but it's a little different. I would like to get like a bit of a hook going in there, but it's kind of a cheesier one, this one, I guess. I wonder if I can actually back those right out and get that in underneath with the hook on it. Like I say, I only need to run it for about an hour, maybe at most. Oh man, what the heck one did I pick there? That's not right. Huh. Weird sizes. Let's try this one. I don't know if these things will back right off of here, but no, I don't think so. See that? How cheesy that is? Like, it'd be nice to get it looped around in there, but I don't think we can do that. Well, that might come right out, but I'm gonna end up breaking the little thing off there, so. Okay, that's gonna change our scenario here a little bit. And now that I look at that, I actually probably still have too much wire out here anyways. That's got a clamp on it about there. Yeah, so I'm going to have to shorten these a little bit more anyway, so that's all right. Take them down about there somewhere. That got there. I just enjoy stripping this stuff. Really, not really. I know a guy who's an electrician. He could strip that stuff with side cutters. Still don't know how he does that. Alright, so we got white, which is the bright one here, and then the duller one is the black. So we'll get that one in there. And the white goes under here, if we can get him to start for us. Still there, but these are really short connectors. That'll be alright. It's better to have the black one in really tight, because that's the power, right? The big juice. Alright. Good. So that one should all line back up to here. And there should be a little knurled thingy right there. Something like that. We gotta switch back to this guy. Yeah, it's a little knurl thingy there, I'm sure. All those in, not like super fine threads, right? Alright, and this guy is probably a different size again, but we'll make that work. grabbing it. All right. That's good to go. That. All right, so now this will be our switch. So maybe I will make that the plug here, because this doesn't really have anything for it to hold this wire. It's just going to be pulling on this switch screw there, basically. I don't really want it to do that. Okay. Now. We need to probably switch that around. Really not going to make a huge difference, but not sure if I got enough juice left in this thing. I just like using power tools. Okay, there we go. We'll try this way now. Now, reservations that this is not going to hold. I've had this thing in and out here a few times here now. Not crazy about that. Well, it's definitely not what that's meant for, so. But anyways, for like the 5 minutes I need it, it'll work. Okay, and that one can go here, and I guess we'll punch out this little guy here too. It's gotta go there. I don't know where that screw come from. Okay, that should be secure now. Okay, and we also have to open up this other side, I guess, here too. Should have done that before I put this box on. That's all right. Okay. So, now we'll take this guy. We'll try to run it in here. I don't really need a long cord on this. I could just do it kind of shorty, you know. This isn't really outdoor cord, this stuff, but if I'm like I'm saying, for all I need, it'll work. Okay. So I don't know if I got enough cutter on these things to cut through all these, but we'll leave a little extra here. Not too bad. It's good. We'll need that again in a minute. And those are my clips. We will clip this probably down here on the outside too, just a little more security. And this guy, I don't know if this is gonna go too well here. That's holding it. The heck, eh? So in here I'm gonna probably need a wire nut too, and that's what I didn't bring to tie the two whites together. We're gonna have to take a white off of here. I'm trying to think about this now. Could have done this a little differently too here, but this will still work. Alright. I could probably actually shorten this a bit here too. I don't really need this much in there. I could have ran it right through the box. Do that maybe. Like I say, I'm not an electrician, so I just try to get things to work right. I think that might have just stripped that out of there, but alright. Kind of wondered. I was in and out of that thing quite a few times with it, so. Don't cut the finger open. Yeah, it's a little bit precarious there, so we'll put one of these little guys on. And these clips aren't too bad, but they do break. After a while, you see these things will break on you, and they're not so great. The metal ones are better, but then they're a nightmare to try to get out if you ever had to. Okay, so we need to open up this guy. An extra plastic coating on this stuff too, isn't there? That one out. I don't have a wire nut, so I might have to go try to discover a wire nut somewhere. I know I got lots in my other building, but not here. Try not to cut myself. Because that's never fun. Okay, I should have left this ground a little longer, but it'll still work here. Alright, so now we need to bring this guy this way. And in this side, I guess we will need this extra hole down here, unless I just put a staple in it. Maybe I'll just staple it. Or I could just try to drill this guy in here. Let go. That's holding them. Okay. Okay, so that we'll need to cut down to about the same length here, and I'm going to leave the ground a little bit longer, I guess, on this one. If I can. What do we need out here? We need a knife. That's good. And these two can go a bit shorter. We got lots of room. We need that ground a little longer. Okay. I don't know, that's wasting wire there, but you need the ground longer. You gotta leave those longer too. I think that heater is finally gonna turn off. Wow. Okay, so these we're going to say bond these together. James bond. And then we'll get in the bottom here hopefully and bond that to the bottom of the box too. Okay, it's a lot of fiddly work, isn't it? Imagine doing a whole house. I'd be there for years. I'm sure they've got better tools than I do of these knives and stuff. And more skill. These two will just bond together. The whites. And the black will actually be our switch. Okay, so these we need to get a grommet for, which I don't have. You know, you can't see down there, but I'm trying to get this to go down below here and then wrap around this screw, which is going to be super interesting to try to get that down into there, I'm thinking. Ow, that's sharp in there. Okay, I might need a pushing device. Some sort of pushing device. Get down in there. Okay, that's mostly got that in there. It's bonded to the box now, so that's good. The rest of that we really don't need out hanging out like that, so we'll see if we can snip them off. Actually, if I had a pair of side cutters maybe down there, might be a little more maneuverable. And I might not have them in the shop here. Oh, there they are. That's good. Now I need a wire nut. Pretty sure I don't have any here. So give me a sec, I'll go grab one. Alright, check out this old collection. Whole bunch of different ones from some old guy that passed away. We was friends of, well, my stepdad knew the old boy that passed away. Wasn't like a good super close friend, but knew him anyways. And we had been asked to go help clean out the house, the garage part, and he was into like a lot of electrical stuff and whatever have you, and so we ended up, they were just going to throw all this stuff out. It's like, well, we could use it. Now, got to find the right size. Probably those ones there. There's some real big ones in here. Oh, these ones actually might have a better one here. Heck, to get that out. I think some of these old ones, they actually have a thing that screws down. Anyways, I can hear it in there. I've seen a few other ones down here. There's a couple of these ones that you screw and then you screw this guy on to protect it, but I don't know how you get a hold of that. There we go. That would be a good one. So yeah, you put your wires through there, I guess. I never really used one of these, but we need the slotted screwdriver bit. Well, that guy opens up, I guess. And then you put your wires through. Make sure we get our two whites here. About the same height, we'll say. Now, that should go that way. Okay, so we're going to have to shorten that a little bit. Man, it's only copper. I ain't got the strength anymore in my hands to squeeze that. I can't believe that. Yeah, so that way. This is definitely more of a positive connection, I guess. Yeah, it's a lot more stuff to jam in here, but hopefully we can finagle it. Push her down in a little bit. I might have a little bit too much wire sticking out here, but for video purposes, it made it kind of make sense. Okay, so we need the small guy again. I could use a slotted on there, but square is a little bit more better grabby. We'll have to manufacture some little hooks. Some little hooks on these things too here. I think there's even a tool for doing them too now. For I guess we'll call it flaring these hooks on here. And then these we want, and that's the back one, that'll be the power in, so that's off. I think that's right. Doesn't really matter to me. I'm going to use the drill. Torqued. All right, now I got to fight all this down in here. Oh, this will be fun. I might not be able to actually get this down in here, maybe, potentially. This should go that way, I think. Oh, yeah, well, that's another screw here, too. We're going to need that after. Just get this all laid down in here. Ugh. We can push these other ones down as well. Oh my goodness. Wrestling match, eh? Alright, what's... Is this the small ones? Yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness. I got that stupid thing in there too now. It's been huge, but she worked. Okay. If she sparks, I'm not certified. I didn't do it. Good. It should probably work. I say should probably, very lightly. All right, switch is installed. Woo, baby! All right, I don't have another way to secure this one here. I'm just gonna slap in maybe another one of these. I think that's supposed to be a hammer, but it works. Maybe it is, I don't know. Okay, so we got our power there. We got this here. We can hit you in the face with the camera. Just going to take off a bit of this here so we have a little bit for the ground. Oh, I've had this problem with my finger. Probably using it too much. No, I'm teasing it. Some of this inflammation I've been having, it's just been really painful. Probably from the psoriasis I've had for like 15 odd years now. It's probably the psoriatic arthritis that you get after a while. Like, I'll show you, I can bend this finger like right tight, but this one, that's as far as I can go with it now. Don't know, it hurts like right up into the knuckle joint here and everything, so I'm totally falling apart. But it's been nice knowing you guys anyways. It's been nice knowing yous. I love yous all very much, even the haters. Especially the ones lately. Oh, maybe you should just stick to making candles. Maybe you should jump off a cliff. That was a funny comment. That was to do with the RC car building video. Oh, you're not very good at that. Maybe you should just make candles. Maybe you should jump off a cliff, bud. Not everybody is perfect at everything. I try a little bit of everything to keep everything interesting for everybody. So, buttons. I might not be a very good electrician, but I'm pretty sure I will only zap myself once with this. Hopefully that's it. So right now, I don't know if you can see, we're trying to wrap this ground around the screw here. Should do. Let me just give her a little tug. Yeah, that'll probably be fine. And I don't think that's the right dryer for that one. No. Why can't they just normalize everything and make everything the same size? I mean, we got 3 different sizes of Robertsons here. Come on. Anyways, it's all good. Oh, that's about it anyways. Make sure I'm cutting the right one here. There we go. Oh, I could do that one all right. I mean, copper's not that hard of stuff, right? So All right, it's probably longer than we need. Yeah, I'd say that's probably longer than we need, but we'll cut a little bit off of here. And then we can always, yeah, I don't know how he did it with these side cutters. He just kind of pinched around and just twink, but I'm like, I'm not even cutting through that. Get off me. Plastic junk. Alright, so I need to make some hooks on this again too. Hopefully I made this long enough. It might be tight. Ooh, we might have should have made the other one a little longer maybe. Little mistakes you learn. I think we'll be alright though. Alright, I guess we'll put the grounds down that way. Oh darn it, you know what else? I shouldn't have cut that ground off yet. I'm supposed to ground it to this too, but I can run another ground wire. Still got some here I can run. Shouldn't have cut that off. My bad. Did you guys catch that? You probably did. We can fix. We can fix. That turd stabbed me too. Okay, so we're going to run this way. And that's again too with shiny is your white and then the dollar is your black. So we'll run that guy there. We got to switch this guy around though. Gotta be kidding me, right? I don't think it's that small one though. I think this is turned back to a Phillips again. Well, that might work. I guess I try to get it multi, sized with different screwdrivers so the electrician isn't looking all day for something. Should be good for that one, and this one we got going the right way, which is good. Sometimes you can win. And then these other screws here, they're kind of, if you're running another leg of plugs, you'd hook onto them, but you never ever want to leave those unscrewed. Like, you don't want to put it in your box out like that, because there is risk of potential of them hitting the side of your box and electrifying your box. Starting a fire. Ow, that hurt. You would think that it would, not do that before it tripped the breaker, but weird house fires start somehow, right? Didn't like the way that one went in there. There, that's better. That's more better. those guys lined up. And we'll try this on something after too. That's probably the right screw there. Okay. And the top. Now it's got a sticker on the inside here, maybe pull off there. Yeah, that should work. All right, there we go. Wired up, and I'm hoping that's off there. That should be off there, but I bet you that's on. I just the way that mess went in there, I kind of had to turn that switch around, but that way should be off. Now what have I got? Runs on power. We could try this on. Well, we got this huge light that Ricky from Florida sent me quite a few years ago, and I'm sorry, Ricky, I still haven't got this thing mounted yet. But this is like a super huge parking lot light he sent me. Like, it's huge. But anyways, let's plug her in here, and then I'll grab the cord, and we are in the off position there now. So hopefully this is off. Then we'll gingerly plug this in. Nothing sparking, nothing zapping, nothing's catching, smoking. And I'll turn it on. Hey, it works! Sweet! That's a really bright light, isn't it? That lights up the whole parking lot. That'll work good. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's see what else we got to try here that's got power, needs power. Unfortunately, right beside me, I've got nothing. Let's see here. Power, 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 power. Oh, there's a grinder up here that we could grab maybe. And yeah, this should be off here now. Oh, had it right. Yeah, so that's off. The switch is locked on. So let's see. There we go. Switch is off. And we have power all the time. Hey, that's perfect. Just like a switch on the wall. But anyways, that is that. I guess we're good to go. And like I say, this is for a future upcoming project here that I've been kind of needing to do for a wee while for the tractor, we'll say, for the tractor. And yeah, that should work good. A little on-off switch. Nice. Sweet. Well, that's it for today. So thanks again for watching. We'll catch you all later. And yeah, that should work good. That's the extra wire we don't really need in the way. Get over there. Holy smokes. So that'll be good. I can plug my device into here and then have an on-off switch. This will make sense when we do this other project here. You'll see why we needed that. And you know what? We might actually not need it, but it's good to have it if we did need it. So, but anyways, there we go. That's it for today. Thanks again for watching. We shall catch you all later. Still got to work on this guy a little bit here. Should give it a little start maybe, but I got it all kind of drained out. I just want to pull some needles out of this and see what's going on. Didn't seem to want to run too well the other day. I don't really know why. The choke was off, but that's the choke here, I believe, yeah. So, I don't know. It's like it was not getting enough air. I don't know. It was weird, but anyways, I think it does run good, but I don't think it's really supposed to meant to run real fast. But anyways, thanks again. Catch you all later, and you guys have a good day. We'll get to this other what I was describing project soon here.